Hey guys, uh, hoping you're all well and good. Hope you're keeping safe. Uh, Welcome to my channel. Today is Sunday. As promised, I'll be doing a show every Sunday. So leo nimefanya mapema sana at around today's 2020. I was supposed to be there 2015. I had a problem with the microphone. It has not even worked, but it's okay. Nimefanya tu alternative ile tumepata. So to all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day. Yeah, today is Father's Day. So I raise my glass to all the fathers. Today I'm also taking gin. So to all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day. May you feel love this day. Because what else are we looking for? Just love. The gin is today from Fred, my brother. I appreciate. Aya. Today's topic is about it's kind of what's the word? Okay. Today's topic is I'm a bad father. These are my confessions of me being a bad father. Today I've taken a look since I woke up in the morning, and I've taken a look around the social media pages and okay, I don't have access to my Facebook account. It was hacked, and I totally gave up trying to recover it because every time I recover it, somebody else hacks it. So I said that's bull for me. So nowadays I'm just on Instagram, WhatsApp, and the other pages. So taking around on those pages, status zangu imejaa leo happy Father's Day. Well, I've seen my pictures on a few of my friends who think I'm an awesome father. Thank you very much. I appreciate all that. Big up to you guys for thinking that I'm a good father. But the truth is, I'm a bad father. Very bad one. I think I've talked about my father, but I've never talked about myself as a father. So today, with reference to my father, I will talk about how I'm a bad father. Once in a while, when I have a conversation with people, and you query any true story, especially with my siblings and everything, and they laugh about how our dad raised us. My dad was tulikuwa namwita mkoloni acha nikwambie, us the 80 kids and 90 kids, me and both generation 80 and 90s, yeah. So we would hear our father opening the gate and we do a disappearing act, and we all disappear. We had no one-on-one. One-on-one with my father, none. We had no interaction whatsoever. You were to just school when you're being sent. That's the only interaction you have with your father. That was it. There's nothing much more. And there's nothing much more. Just you being sent or ukipigwa msomo ama kupeleka report form kwake. It is to my dad. Yeah, okay. Fast forward to me being a father. With my son, I'll give a speech with my son mostly. My son can come to me to talk to me about anything. But anything. He will be more comfortable talking to me than anybody else. He'll come and share, open up, and tell me, hey, niaje, hivi tu. Fast forward, this is an incident. The last holiday. I wanted to teach my son about business. I just wanted to give him just small advice about business and how to survive as a man in this world. So I have what's a spirit side hustle. It's called Leta Pombe. Yes. So I was going to buy some stock because there's some orders. Okay. Generally, if everybody knows me, I am an IT person. I do both hardware and software maintenance. Then I'm also a digital marketer. Then I also do branding. It's corporate branding. So those are my three hustles. Then I have other hustles. I also hire out games for game nights. If you want games to play, I can be a host for such events. I also have a Western Spirit that I sell alcohol and other ventures. So this is on Sunday. So this Sunday I said, son, see, we take a stroll kidogo, take me somewhere. So I went to buy some stock for the Western Spirit. So I bought. Then I was like, so when you're coming back home, I asked him, hey, but in the Garden of Eden, how many rivers did it have? My son responded saying that there were 4 rivers, which is true. There were 4 rivers. So I told him, same as life. As a man, you should not have one income. You should have at least 4 incomes that bring in money. So if one dries out, 3 are still working for you. If 3 dies out, 1 still working for you. So you should have at least 4 streams. That's the reason why I do so many businesses here. I'm not going to do it all, but then I concentrate on one thing. This is again, I've perfected what I'm good at. That is IT, digital marketing, and branding. I'm perfected for those ones. So zingine na watu side hustles tu za ku push hapa na pale. So I told him, yeah, in the Garden of Eden, there should be 4 rivers. And he was like, okay, so noted. Dad, can I ask you a question? I was like, oh, so I thought my talk has really done justice for this boy. Is that now even asking consultation from me? Nimefika. The good father I am. Sema off topic. Off topic. So my son asked me, Dad, when you're in my age, did you ever have a crush? Dad, when you're at my age, did you ever have a crush? Maswali zingine za kujibu na mzazi. Lakini mimi ni nani? The bad father I am. Nikamjibu, nikamwambia, son, trust me, not one, I have several. I decided to be a man. I told him, nah, it's good. You have a crush? I asked him. So I asked questions. So this crush of yours, mnakuanga wapi, mnameet wapi, mnafanya nini? I mean, no, she's a classmate, blah blah. But no, okay, in their school they're separated both. It's a mixed school, but they're separated. Girls have their class, boys have their classroom, so they never interact in the classroom. They don't interact when they're break time or games time. That's it. So it's like, we meet during break time, we talk. I'm like, okay. Then the wise me kicked in. Kambia, unajua son, it's good to have a crush, it's good to have friends, it's good to have that relationship with whatever you want to have it. But the most important things right now, focus on your studies. Focus on school right now. Yeah, I'm not saying you don't have a girlfriend or anything. Yeah, you can have, but focus. But have you told her that you like her? I'm like, that she's a crush. I haven't told her yet. Oh, and do you think she likes you? Yeah. So he responded, yeah. It's like we hang out together. I told him, hey, me being I was a bad father first. Mwambie, yeah, I'm bad. I've seen several, but no, I'm a good father. Tell him, whatever you do, just do it knowing that there are more important things in life than dating right now. Focus on school work right now. Flashback time now. My father. My father never paid for any single trip I did. I was a scout, and we used to have these different camps and everything. Thank God, I was just an entrepreneur. When I was young, I used to sell my puppies and other things. Don't ask me what, but I was doing business those days, and I had to survive in one way or another. Then there's this time that we're supposed to go for a camp and everything. And then of course I'll go to my dad. Ambia, hey dad, kuna hii camp nini? Ambia, I sina pesa. He dismisses. That did not deter me from going. I used to go. I used to make sure I'm end. Okay, I call it. I had the favor from other people. That's good Samaritans and everything. It was pity party. I don't know. Maybe it was a pity party because they thought that I was a sad boy. But I wasn't sad really. I was very adventurous when I was young. So my dad never took initiative to give me that extracurricular activities. Please not. And I did not say that he never took me. Notable things. Notable events. They look very small, but very notable events. Is a day that I woke up. It was Saturday. I woke up and my uncle and aunt were taking us somewhere. taking us to have it was a Luna Park. It was Luna Park, yes. So everybody was supposed to go to Luna Park. Then out of I don't know what, nowhere, my father picked me like wait. No, see event. No, one day I woke up on a Saturday morning and I'm planning my adventures and I'm like ready for that adventure day. And I'm like set for that adventure day. And me, those days our father never used to consult us about whatever you're going. So I just told to shower and get dressed. Oh, okay. I went and showered, got dressed, and left with my father. Sisi all the way to KICC. Kwenda KICC. Siku hizo kwenda KICC wakitumia muhimu sana. It was very important to go to KICC, by the way. That was the only monument, the tallest building in Nairobi, in Kenya actually, and the only monument that people would go there. Okay, unfortunately, I never got a chance to take a picture. I never got that picture. But anyway, going there was always a privilege and it was something we were looking forward to. Now you're asking, is it funny? My father took me to ICDS annual general meeting, an investor meeting. Something I am totally not aware of, something I'm not even bothered at that time. I'm very young. I think it was 11, I'm 10. Something I'm not even interested. Any old men listening to somebody speak over there, and it's totally boring. I don't know what shares are. I don't know. I have not even any interest of anything about your shares. But I've been taken for an annual general meeting by my father. And who's that? Who does that? Who does that? I don't know. After the meeting, kulikuwa na burgers, kulikuwa na chips, kulikuwa na makati soda, nikaenjoy. Kwanza siku hizo ukikula burger ya Wimpy, hey, umefika. Ukakula burger, ukakula soda, hey. Nilijibamba yangu yote. And nilikuwa sawa kabisa. Nilienjoy, yes. But I'm like wondering, who does that? Why do you take me to an annual general meeting? Seriously. And without even me asking me what I want to do. Fast forward to me being a father. I know I am an African dad, I know I'm an African man, and we don't negotiate with our children. But me, before I take my son anywhere, I ask him, hey, bro, tuenda hivi, unakaa mama? I said, I'm not forcing them. I'm not forcing him that we go here and we do that. No. It's like I talk to him, I tell him, hey, son, I'm planning to go. We go for a movie. Interested? Yes. Sawa. Which movie are you going to watch? And we go watch this one. Sawa, son. We do that. Son, me, I'm going to Shago. My son will sit down and ask me, okay, will you buy for me bundles? Is there Wi-Fi there? I'm like, there's no Wi-Fi. Network is very pathetic. My son tell me, no, I'm not going. Of course, I'll try to negotiate with him. There is a fun. Sometimes it's good out there, blah blah. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. But he will say no. And me, as a bad father, I will let him be. I'll tell him, you know what, it's your decision, but you're missing out a lot. Let's go out and have fun. Son, I'm going for a hike with some friends of mine. Want to join? He, of course, joined me once and he said, never will I go for a hike with you again. But it was fun. Trust me. I know right now, if I tell you to go for a hike, you will say yes. Ask him. We negotiate with him. I tell him, hey, this is when I picked him school from last holiday, my son went through the rite of passage. I wanted to do it earlier. I'm a Kamba. I wanted to do it earlier. But of course, nilikuwa na position mingi sana, which I don't mind. It's kawaida maisha. So when I picked him from school, I told him, hey, Nyaje, this is what I want to do. I want you to pass through these rites. It's important for you to be circumcised as a man and as a married person. And you're growing old. Right now it's 14 years, and like you're growing old, and I want you to be the man that you are at this early age. Learn to be. They're like, okay, so dad, Makbalena. Flashback kidogo, I asked him like 2 years and last year, and he namuuliza the same question. He had refused. He's like, no, he was afraid. He was afraid of the cat. So, but this time, in one or another, he wasn't afraid. He had a little bit confidence and everything. Then go to boarding school. They help man shape a man to be man. So akakubali, and we went ahead and he did it. And in 10 days he was okay, and we did a very big party, and yeah, he became himself. And I appreciate him for that. So a father, we don't have to rule with an iron fist. Mko mkoloni, mambo leo kama baba yangu. It's a world. The world has changed so much that we have to negotiate. We have to let the kids be kids. Let them learn to be themselves. Let them appreciate who they are as human beings. Yes, we will guide them. We'll guide them. We'll tell them, hey, this is what this is doing. When it comes to discipline, flashback. My father. Actually, the only time, okay, my father used to beat us with his kidole. Na gonga hapa. Ito ni onyo, ilikuwa onyo. Ilikuwa onyo. My father only bet me chapo once. Si iko mbaya, ilikuwa nimewekwa kwa nini kwa hapa nikipigwa na mshipi tatu. Nikamwambia sawa. By that time I was trying to be wise. So it's a Monday morning. This boy amukazi. Aikumbuka. Homework ya Mrs. Mora. She was terror. Our math teacher. She was terror. Homework ya Mrs. Mora I have not done. This weekend I have just been busy doing my shenanigans. Kila mahali, niko huku, niko pale, niko huku juu chini chana. Mimi ndio sijafanya homework. Ujuaji. Nikaona what is. So I went look for my socks. Nikazificha. We had a cupboard. Sikuja kwa bedroom yangu, ndio kwa bedroom ya sister. Nikafunga pale, nikatupa socks kwa chupa. Nikafunga zote all my socks, school socks, nikazitupa juu nikafunga. Mimi nikarudi kwa bedroom, nikafunga na funguo. Nachukua Mills and Boons. Novel, nasoma Mills and Boons. Nilikuwa na kadhaa hapo, nilikuwa nataka kusoma nimalize. Nikasoma novel yangu tu. Kina I'm doing for my English, for my education. Hey, at around 8, the house help, the house manager at that time, she was a young girl, akakuja ku clean room yangu. So my room was, my door is here, then my father's door is here. Then up opposite me, the general toilet. Sikuiza kuko na suit. So general toilet upstairs. Then my sister's room. Then the stairs. So the watch knocks on my door. Mimi ndio jinga zangu tu najua mbuya shaenda already. Huyu aziniambia who can bogo me? Who can bogo me? Mimi nikafungua mlango chwa. Yeah. Ambia mbona funga mlango? Unajua nashinda kwa nini? Kidogo mlango ya mbuyu afunguka tu. Mzee amshika belt hivi anaitoa. Mimi na ujuaji wangu. Piu. Ndio. Bastards. Crook chwa staro. Yaani nilikuwa utero sikio. Tena sikia pili shua. Nafungua mlango. Chwa chini ya gate. Roll over. Askuma gate ilifanya roll over under the gate. Roll over. Mimi ndio hapo. After few minutes ndio hiyo house hapa mambo huyo mfuata huyo. Yeye amenifuata chwa. Ni mbio sakata hapa hivyo. Mbio. Actually sikuchoka. Kashetani. Nilikuwa nashinda. Kashetani, a devil. Kaniambia simama. Pretend mguu ni hada ka wound hapa hivi. Had fallen down. Yes, so it did. Of course, our time we never used to share our wounds. Ilikuwa na feature. Sababu kujulikana muumia utachapwa. So I hit the wound, so and then it had become infected, so it had a lot of pus and it was ugly. So nilikuwa nauma lakini sikuwa nzito chungu. Sasa nikamua niamue nijiangushe chini afu nyama mguu imeamua kuuma. Kashetani. Nilikuwa nashinda, but then nilikuwa mita distance. alikuwa kama 200 meters away, mimi nilikuwa huko mbele, wewe uko kama 200 meters away. Sipatikani, Kipchoge, niko chwa bio. Sasa tena tukaingia, akaniambia wewe ifanye umeamka chini, afu fanye hii mguu inauma. Put sympathy votes. Kanifikia bana. Kama mimi nako mnalia. Mimi nasikia uchungu yangu. Kaambia hakuna shida, tuende home. Alafu tuende hosi, sawa? Kama sawa. Mimi ndio nikasema okay sawa. Katoka, katusha nyumbani. Mbona nataka kujua? Mbona ujenda shule? Muumia mguu. Siku na socks zangu. Akambia fungeni mlango zote. All the doors were closed. The key. Kumbe sisi nikaingia sisi nikafungiwa. Sisi was quite big actually. Kafungiwa hapo, nikaambiwa kijana kuja hapa, akatoa mshipi. Naona hapa. 1 2 3. Enda uoge kama una socks. Uende hospitali, ufanye dressing hiyo kidonda yako, uende shule. Napeleka shule. Hapa sasa osi wakati hiyo sikuwa napeleka osi. Nilikuwa najipeleka. Nilikuwa principal bado utiende kwa sikenda kagava ka dispensary hapo kwa utiende. Kwa utiende hapo. So ngatoka kenda osi. Ilikuwa bure. So there's nothing pain. Nikatitoa wendi katolewa usaa. Ilikuwa GV. Kwa GV. Kwenda shule nilikuwa fika shule around 10:30 hivi, bado mkisha hivi. Fika watu wametu mimi, my parents don't love me. They don't love me. Fast forward. My son. Okay, I'm glad that my son loves school. He has never committed. He has never tried to commit. Ever since he was small, he has never tried to commit trance. He has never tried to do away from school. Even when you wake up immediately. Mechukua nini zangu za kuamka immediately. Asumbuani. When I'm talking to boarding, he also enjoyed boarding and everything. But I think it's because I negotiate with him. We talk. We agree on something. We do that. Me being the bad father I am. So it's like I let him choose whatever he wants to do. I let him be. I don't really do the iron fist. Point of story here is what was the point of story here? The thing is, I allow him to be who he is. When it comes to discipline, it was discipline. When it comes to discipline, I prefer I talk to him. I tell him the pros and cons of his action at that time. I remember there's only one time that I really disciplined him. I was, of course, nimetoka sherehe zangu, nimeingia nyumbani morning hours kawaida. Nilikuwa Mombasa wakati hiyo. Mimi nimekuja nimelala. Hiyo Saturday najua nitaamka around 10 ndio niende shughuli zangu. Nirudi kalila kunywa pombe yangu. Nakamisha, nipenda kuongeza. So, I had my wife calling my son. Tyron, can you come? I want to send you. Jamaa kwa business game zake tu apata shughuli kama hata mjibu. Aga ameshout huko, mara ya kwanza, mara ya pili, mara ya tatu niko na this is too much. Mbona huyu jamaa ajibu? Kwani nasikii? Jamaa kwa analenga, alikuwa anasikia, alikuwa analenga tu. Alikuwa anasimama tu. Mimi ndio jamaa analenga. Sasa mbuyu akaamua kupata energy, akatoka ametu. Tyron. Mimi akatika mara moja. Yes dad. Kaambia come. Msema kwa mlango bedroom hivi. Did your mother calling you? Yes. She has called you many times? 3 times. Then why do you want to respond? I'm like, dad, I'm playing a game. Kaambia kijana. Nikaenda chini. Ona hapa hivi. Nikamchuna. Nikaambia, can you listen to your mother is saying? Then I want to send you to the shop. Come on, I want eggs, milk. I want eggs, milk, and bread, and some other things. Kapoa list. Nikaambia, the man said, you go running. Poor boy. The guy went running. Niliona kana kimbia. Imagine, niliona anakimbia tu mbio. Hata kusimama kwa duka kachukua karuka na kimbia. But he forgot something. Nimetoka bedroom sasa ndio nimetell story. Karudi. Nasikia knock kwa mlango. Dad, can I go walking? I'm like, where? I forgot to buy eggs. Can I go walking? Come here, okay, sir, you can go walking. The amount of obedience in that boy. My years of counseling, me being a bad father, my years of counseling. Anyway, I appreciate you, son. I have the most obedient son. So far, I don't know about his future. Yeah, I'm buying more today, but his obedience touched me because, I mean, hey, wacha tu. I am a bad father, but it's okay. It's a good thing to renew. Oh, I also have a daughter. My wish is to be the baddest father ever. And the baddest means the opposite. Yeah. So, meshika hiyo. Whatever do that information is up to you. Now, flashback. Visiting my father and education. My father was very strict in education. Actually, if you want to make my father very happy, is become a teacher. Yeah, either primary or secondary school, just become a teacher. Father just believed in school. But he had the worst teaching methods of his life. So my father will visit. No, my father will take you to school, make sure everything is sorted out. He wasn't the richest man. I mean, we used to have fees arrears and everything, but I guarantee you, hata kama tuko na fees arrears ya 1 year, hautafukuzwa shule. You will never be kicked out of school. Your name will be in the register, will be among the ones. Raymond Nyumu, uko, I'm going home. Ole wako, uendi home. Hata home, lakini wewe utaenda home wewe. Mimi kwa siku jidanga nimeitwa nikajua mbas. I'm going niko na kauli kwa ilikuwa kuna maths lesson hiyo siku. Kulikuwa double lesson ya maths. Niko na nimemoka leo siku na hiyo lesson siku. Mimi ndio hiyo chwa. Niko form 2. I used to hate maths in form 2. But in form 3 I loved maths because the teacher was just Mr. Juguna. I respect you, bro. I respect you, sir. He made me love maths. Form 2 sikuwa na maths, so kulikuwa double lesson ya maths. Mimi ndio hiyo pwa. Nimeenda kwa dormitory, nimepack katika bag toa. Niko na kafea. Nikaenda kwa bazaar, siku kwenda kwa account na kwa bazaar kuchukua fare chukua. So you used to leave the fare hapo. Nenda kwa bazaar nikamwambia hebu nipe ka 100 bob ka fare. Kachukua. Whoop. Mimi ndio niko na boys hapo nimepiga story tu. Kufika hapo kwa mimi kwa admission block hivi tu. Admission block kupita hivi tu. Sikia jina langu Raymond. Come. Nashangaa ni vipi? Is vipi bwana? Mbona naitwa hivyo? Ni masaa acha nirudi hivi acha tuone ndio tutaenda hapa. Headmaster akaniambia, go back to class. You're not going home. I was with the father on Saturday. Yeah, I mean, who does that? Who does that? Ndio hajalipa fees. Unataka niende nyumbani kwa nini hajalipa fees? What DK? Niende nyumbani kaje mama na wengine. Kama yeah, go back. My father was let's say he was very cunning. I think my cunning ways I got it from him. Yeah. Just that. He will always put the headmaster or the principal or whatever is in charge of the school in his pocket. He'll pay at his own time. Yes, he'll make sure everything is paid. Yes. By the end of the term or by the end of the year, everything will have paid. But his children will never be sent out of school. My father never believed in giving people pocket money. Yeah. Pocket money hakuna. I think I've shared about this. Whereby unaitwa kawaida in school when you in break time when you told go see the bazaar, ukoja mzazi wako amekuja amekuachia kitu kadogo. Mimi nikiitwa I stopped bothering. Kupata gazeti Nation, Standard, Taifa Leo, 3 of them mekiwa hapo patio usome. At least me I did a very good justice. I contributed to the library. The school library nili contribute. Nilikuwa napaka zinapea kwa library hizo. Meja nazo. Yeah, that was my last office action those days. And nilijijua kabisa. Say what? Yeah. Fast forward. Nowadays, okay, things have changed. Schools don't allow pocket money. Schools don't allow all that junk. Okay, flashback again. My father never visited me in school. He only visited me once, a day before KCC, the 20th of October. Alikuja na mother. Na kanibaya soda. Na kalipia soda moja. Yes. Eh. Na si sorry. Si sorry. No, I'm not crying. I'm just happy that this happened because it made me for who I am today. These stories I share in humor and remembering. I love my dad. He's not. I love my dad. Sinanga wasema na yeye kabisa, 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 kabisa. But I look at what we went through because of his lifestyle of being a father. Let me refill. Akuja. Sionyeshi brand. It has not been sponsored. I'm not showing the brand. I'm not showing the brand. So, yes, school and visit hivyo. Fast forward, my son. Okay, thank God the schools don't allow pocket money or anything. But I always make sure that I pick up my son and I drop him to school. I've done that for years. I pick him and I drop him to school. It has become a tradition. Hata wife zingine nikimwambia go pick, I'm busy, go nawanga kama hustle. Yeah, she enjoys it. I'm not saying she enjoys it, yes. But I'm saying it became my responsibility to be doing that every single day. I pick my son from school and I drop him off. And that's what I do every time. Pick my son, drop him off. When it comes to midterm, I'll go all the way. I'll make sure I'm free that day. I go pick him. Either we go for a movie or come home, eat pizza and whatever, enjoy yourself. That's why I'm a bad father. I don't rule with the iron fist because I'm a bad father. To my father here, did the best job. By ruling by iron fist and call it dictator na kuwa mkoloni mambo leo. But here I became a bad father. You know, I worry about what my son is going to be in the future. But actually, like, it does not matter what you want to be. Flashback. My dad had a fixed mindset. If you ask my brothers, my sisters, they were all being generated. No, you have to do this. You have to do this. This is the course I want you to take. So my father wanted all of us to be teachers. Okay, at least he never put that on me. He never put that on me because me when I finished school, I told him I wanted to do mass communication. And he asked me, where's the fees going to come from? I'm like, God will provide. I wanted to go to Daystar. I mean, God will provide. And whatever happened. Yes. I did mass communication. So yeah. The thing is, where is my heart? My heart is totally in everywhere, apart from mass communication, apart from being a journalist. Oh, I'm doing this. This is being a journalist. Okay, you become whatever you want to be. The power of your mouth empowers you to be whatever you want to be. So, yeah, my bro was being coerced to be a teacher. My sister actually she went to university and did bachelor in education. My big sister I don't know. I thought I don't know. I was still young. Yeah, mentioned miaka mingi sana. So I can't remember details about her upbringing. So fast forward, nowadays, I tell my son one thing. With me being a bad father, I don't try to tell him this is the direction to take. I've told him this lecture several times. I've told him one thing is that, son, I don't care whatever you're going to be. Me being a bad father, I don't care whatever you're going to be. Just be you. But one thing, as long as you're happy in whatever thing you're doing, whether you're makanga, whether you are a doctor, whether you're a pilot, whether you're a YouTuber like me, or whatever you do, whatever you do, just make sure you are happy. Love yourself, appreciate yourself, and be you. Don't want to be like somebody else. Just be you. But most importantly, be happy. That's a bad father's advice. Yeah. I think I should rule like with the iron fist, like my father. Anyway, those are a few things, a few points I wanted to name. Now, to all the bad fathers out there of this generation, I appreciate you and I thank you. Appreciate you and thank you. Right now, what I'm waiting for my daughter to be big enough so I can be the baddest father ever. The baddest one ever. Oh, ilikuwa pesa hii. Flashback. Usually, us growing up, 80s and 90s kids, 80s kids, birthdays tulikuwa tunaenda kwa jirani peke yake. Ni kwa dosi peke yake tu. Actually, I did not celebrate when I was young. I did not celebrate very many birthdays. I did not attend very many birthdays, blah blah, all that kind of stuff. I just used to hear this stuff. Oh, my birthday, keki. Keki was a luxury that we were not privileged to have every time. Soda was a privilege, and having birthdays was just a privilege. So on my ninth birthday, ninth birthday. Remember, it was ninth birthday. So I wake up very excited. Tonight is my birthday. Very excited. And I'm like, tell my dad. Hey, I met him on the stairs. And I'm like, hey, dad, niaje, your birthday yangu. And the old man looks at me. Oh, okay, sawa. Utakuwa happy birthday. Utakuwa happy birthday, imagine. Hakuna happy birthday hata kidogo. Mama tu, oh, sawa. Nikavaa nikaenda shule. I went to school. School, of course, people were like there having fun. Telling my people my birthday, happy birthday. That was it. That was the best you can get. Siku za kuwa na party za shule, na mtu apigwa keki shule afanya happy birthday. Na huko na hizo. Hizo zilikuwa kwa group of schools. Kama zilikuwa siku hizo. I don't know kama zilikuwa. Later, we never celebrate even one birthday in school. Never. Hata mmoja. Just celebrate. Haya, sawa tu, hakuna shida. Mimi nikarudi nyumbani jioni. Nikapika, nikashatanisha 1 2 3. I used to cook those days. Nikapika 1 2 3 because I just used to be me and my father alone at that time. Don't ask me where the other people are. My sisters were in school, my brother was in school. Yes. So nikapika 1 2 3. My dad came home at around 8:30 p.m. Nilikuwa namalizia homework yangu. I'm ready to go to bed. Then my father comes in. A newspaper wrapped gift. Hey! Hallelujah. Buddha ameona mwangaza. For the first time in his entire life, buy a gift. Hey! Apart from the gift of life, buy a gift wrapped in a newspaper. In a newspaper. Okay, I was excited. I took the gift and akaniambia happy birthday. Akanipa na akaishia shughuli zake. Mimi niko busy and rap. Ilikuwa ruler ya hako ruler, pen na si hero, fountain pen, si hero ile kawaida, fountain pen si hero. Ile gani ilikuwa hero, ilikuwa kama iPhone siku hizo. Hero pen ilikuwa kama iPhone. Lakini kwa sasa pen na kawaida, fountain pen na kawaida na ink. A 50 ml bottle ink. Ilikuwa quill. Yes. Very vividly. It was quill. Quill ilikuwa pia ink poa sana. Lakini sasa ruler, hako ruler, fountain pen ya kawaida na quill. Thank you dad for the present. I appreciate. Nilisoma kwa bidii tu. So do I say. Fast forward to me as a bad father. I think my son has celebrated most of his birthdays since he was 1 year old. I've made sure there's a cake, I've made sure there's a party, and there's all those landmarks birthdays, like the 10th birthday. I went out of my way. It was done for 3 days. Bash was celebrating my son's birthday for 3 days with friends, family, and people around too. Na people wanakunywa, wamekunywa, wamenyota yote, wamekula, kila kitu. Yes. The other birthday that was his birthday when he was rite of passage. I also did for him a big his 14th birthday and the rite of passage thing. I combined it together and I did for him something big. By busy mbili. Although this time akula pombe. Pombe ilikuwa inanunuliwa siku hizi. Mimi having a Amazon spirit. Unauza pombe. Lakini sawa tu. But see, at the end of the day, is me being a bad father. I always remember my son's birthday. I never forget it. I never take it for granted. I only celebrated I was only told one happy birthday once by my father. Oh, kuna ingine ambayo I remember this another one I did not attend. But that was a surprise birthday, courtesy of my stepmom then. My father was that time. Lakini saa hiyo ilikuwa because we don't have a conversation with my dad. I never attended it. So because I did not know it was there, I chose to go for a camp that I paid for myself. I was a bad son also. Huwa sempa inaenda ni once apia tu. So this guy thought that I've been pushed in the road and killed by our parents walikuwa na wasama mingi sana watu wengine, lakini sawa tu. But anyway, that's another story for another day. So, but I do appreciate. Thanks, Dad. I don't take anything for granted. You are still a father that I treasure a lot. You're the best dad. I'm the bad one. Yes. So being a father is something very important to everybody, and all the fathers out there, I appreciate you and I thank you for being the best person that you are. And the baddest father out here like me. Tuko pamoja. Hii tunasema pamoja tu. Sawa? Tuko pamoja. Yes. Continue being the best version you can be. Continue being the father or the role model you are. The deadbeats, you're still a father. Let's try to be a dad. So, Sujali, I know women will take us through this. I don't know who said that men are not supposed to be emotional. Who said that? Where is it written that we're not supposed to be emotional? Are we not supposed to be sensitive? If me being sensitive, me being emotional, me isolate my problems because of the lack of something makes me a bad father. So let me be a bad father. Let me be a bad father. Today morning I had a conversation with my wife. I know she's not even happy with me. I've not done anything wrong, by the way. I've not done anything wrong. Nothing at all that I can think of right now that I've done something wrong. I've not done anything wrong. But women have this thing of keeping things that happened like 30 years ago. Yeah, fresh in your mind. That's me. Something that my wife has told me today. Oh, she said I'm a good father. Yes, she said I'm a good father. But I'm a very terrible husband to her, according to her. That means I don't even remember. I don't even have a clue. Slightest clue what she's talking about. I'm like, is that really me? Is it me really who said that? But there's a dispute. I just keep on. Life goes on. To all bad fathers there, to all the baddest fathers there, happy Father's Day. Enjoy your day and continue being the best version of you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for keeping RayUnEdited. That's all I had for today. And I hope you got something small about it. The most important thing in this life is to love yourself. Love yourself. The saying that goes that charity begins at home. You are the home. Start with you. You don't want other people to love you if you don't love yourself. So I learned to love myself first. I learned to appreciate myself first. That's why I became the bad father that I am today. Because it starts with me. Ni hayo tu kwa leo. Nawashukuru. Mbarikiwe. Mwendelee kuishi poa. Na kwa wale hamjasubscribe kwa channel yangu, ninaona tu, please, it's free of charge to subscribe. Just click the red button, subscribe, click the bell, put all notifications so you can get when I'm going live, or you can go in other videos, you can get a notification for that. And support a brother. This is what I do. Nothing else I do better than this. So, and ukitaka, you can, if you guys will comment, I appreciate you guys. Comment, share, like, do your thing. Very important. That's how. So let me continue drinking my kajin this Sunday morning, and wishing you all the best this coming week. May you prosper. Kudos. Since I can't share the brand because it's not sponsored, so Pauline. But for those who know. Yes. And thanks to my brother for buying for me a drink this week. I appreciate. But that's not what I drink, but I appreciate. Asante sana. Nitumia pesa nikanunua pombe. Nashukuru sana.